Okay, and you said release at 22?
I think I released it at 20, and it actually kept that's good. And then the only other warnings we got on the right-hand side are pedo, which is by your right thigh. Switch.
Okay.
And yeah, hydraulic cleared itself, so that's it.
Pedo is on. And static is on. And I'm going to put my lights up a little bit here. Go. All right. And I guess I should close my canopy. Otherwise it'll be slightly windy outside. Two. Alright. Another thing I wish is there was like a half flap setting on this thing.
Yeah, that kind of was nice. But testing it, I had my flaps up and I was able to take off easily on this runway.
Up. Good side here. Haven't done any nav work yet, button pushing yet, so.
Oh yeah, actually let me put that switch. Where's the nav on this thing?
NAV?
No, I was looking for the display. Oh, this doesn't have a map, does it?
No.
Never mind.
At least not yet.
It does put diamonds on the HUD, so you'll see them as you progress downward. How you doing, Frank?
It's reset.
Taxi.
Oh dear, where'd I put the brake on this thing?
Yeah, I think it's W or S by default.
It is. I thought I had it bound. I probably do. Two's rolling.
And 3's rolling.
All right, so I'm gonna take off, turn left to waypoint 1, climb to 6,500-ish, which should put us right under the clouds. And then we'll just follow the waypoints up to the temporary helicopter pad.
Oh, but you did put waypoints in. Okay.
Yep, they're waypoints.
And that's a dauber up, isn't it?
First one should be selected, and when I was flying it, it automatically progressed, so you don't have to actually.
Oh, really? Okay. Reset.
All right, 3 set.
All right, throttling up. And releasing the brake.
Two.
3 rolling.
What's up?
Two.
Reset.
Throttling back to 80. And there's the waypoint rolling out.
Saddle 5.
There's 5,700 on the level off here. I think we're close enough to the base of the clouds.
You're still Christmas tree.
Okay. I guess we might as well fence in now, and remember will be over friendly territory, so try to keep collateral damage to a minimum.
2.
Okay.
You got a new waypoint? We should.
Well, oh, I went to air to ground mode. No, I didn't. I'm still in Nav mode. That's why I'm safe. I didn't think we were going to turn until the river.
Okay, no, I got you.
Oh, I see. I drifted off to the right. So.
Yes, of the nav point.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm head down trying to figure out why I
That's why I politely was saying that you were as opposed to your drifting.
There it is. Sorry about that, gentlemen. Yeah,
Don't
so
worry.
I'm in nav mode, so it just shows safe, and stabbing on safe on your SMS page does nothing because you're not near the ground level.
You still see the diamond even if you're near the ground.
Yep, and I still have 3.0, I guess it's nautical miles to the, no, it's probably kilometers, isn't it, to the
no.
waypoint.
I think it's probably
Yep.
nautical miles.
So bottom right should give you distance to the waypoint.
Yep.
All right, next waypoint's 13, coming right. Should be directly over the helicopter landing area. And as we approach the, it should start spooling up and loading the infantry. And there it is, rolling out. All right, we are passing over the FARP. If you look down and left, right along the road, you should see the helicopters. So at this point, we want to loiter over them. And we will follow them up the ground.
Oh, we're going to follow it?
Well, quick ahead of you.
I think this whole lift guy would prefer to have people shoot the bad guys before I get there as opposed to, or at least be ready to shoot the bad guys before I get there. As opposed to, oh look, they're shooting at the helicopters.
Well, It depends on who you want them to shoot at first.
Well, I mean, if they're running a gauntlet all the way up, then, but that's okay. Then we'll hold.
Yep, we'll keep pushing. All right. Stream splits here. We're going to take a left-hand fork.
Did we
There's
confirm
also-
they're spooling?
Yes, I think they are. I saw dust at one point.
That's probably a good sign.
And I think at the speed we're able to go and the length we're able to stay in the air, we can probably run up and down the entire course several times.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna finish fencing in here. Going air ground. And I've got rocket selected. Frank, you can do LGB or LGB's bombs or rockets first.
Oh, I got bombs set.
And there's no traffic at all on the roads down below.
Alright, I'm gonna stay on the right side of the valley.
Well, sun's coming out ahead, that's nice.
A lot of trees.
Yeah, very difficult to see, but I would say keep scanning the ridge tops.
Oh man. Something just crawled up my nose and not having a good time.
I probably should have grounded you.
Yeah. So Misha, if we had enough people, we probably I would have made the recommendation that one team scout ahead and then another team stick with helicopters. It's
Yeah.
just the problem with being a close escort on a helicopter is you're usually a revenge shot
Yeah.
because you don't know the bad guys are there until you figure what you're trying to protect. So
Yep, and here's the two bridges are right up ahead.
okay.
Left fork in the river here. So I'll make a pass over. I'm going to go up the valley to the left, and then I'm going to circle and come back down at low altitude.
Okay. I'm off to the right a bit, looking down this valley. Okay, first bridge looks, well, no joy on anything near it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Really, the only thing I see moving is my shadow.
I don't see anything either.
All right, I'm up over the ridge line to the right.
All right, I'm going to continue for about 5 minutes, and then at this next widening of the valley, I'm going to turn and come back at low altitude.
Which way are you turning?
I'm going to get over on the right-hand side, and I will turn left.
Okay, I'm opposite you on the other side, so I'll follow you.
Right, that's where the LZ is, right?
Yeah, it should be right in between the two bridges.
Okay.
And
And
starting my turn now.
oh, you guys are turning. Okay, I'm making a left-hand turn. I'm on the right side of the valley. I'm at 6,300 turning left. I'll stay high. Unless you want me to go low, Misha.
No, you stay high and watch, and I'll go low and see if I can spot anything or draw any fire. All right, I've turned around and then heading back down.
Staying on the same side of the river.
Cloud bases are at 7.2.
Yeah, nothing down to the first bridge. Second bridge is clear. I see nothing down here.
Okay.
But I'm going to continue back down, and maybe we'll make a pass, find the helicopter, see how they're doing, and rinse and repeat.
All right, I'll hold up here.
All right.
Continue to observe. Frank, are you past the LZ?
No, I don't think so. I'm seeing one bridge now. I'm on the, what is it, the westernmost bridge.
Okay, that should be the second bridge then. All right.
I just passed the LZ.
Copy all. Anything?
I'm not seeing anything.
All right.
Oop. Seeing something firing ahead of me.
Sea tracers.
Yep, I'm going to fire rockets.
All right, I'm coming down the valley.
All right, be careful. I just passed the helicopters.
All right. Looking.
I see white smoke out there.
Is that a white phosphorus? I must have markers. I must have marker rockets up. So if you want to hit those, that cluster of rockets that's in the trees, that'd be a great target.
I see two white smokes.
Yeah, the one that's in the isolated section of trees by itself in the middle of the valley, that's where the tracers were coming from.
Okay.
I didn't realize I had loaded. I guess I do realize I had loaded marker.
Okay, I'm in bombs from the north.
Are the helicopters past that?
Yes, they are.
All right.
So have a care. They're low altitude.
Okay. Well, I'm still up above. I'm just going to say if they've already made it past that threat, then
Yep.
Give them a love tap and then we move on.
Yep, I agree. I'll
Yeah.
continue to fly up the valley and look for the helicopters now.
Okay, I'm circling back, heading east.
Right, I'm high and on the east side of the valley.
I'm at 7,700 right now.
Oh, I'm 51 then.
Okay, yeah, I'm right at the base of the clouds.
I didn't get any fire from that clump of trees, Misha.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
No, maybe they're smart enough to not know not to shoot at things that shoot back.
All right, I'm turning back around, going up north on the valley.
Yeah, I don't see the helicopters. Or at least I haven't caught up to them yet.
I didn't see him. I saw your white smoke, and then when Frank said he was rolling in with the bombs, I decided to turn around and head back up towards the LZ. I'm up at the west end of the objective area right now.
But if you also said that the
I see you.
helicopters were north of the smoke, there's no sense in attacking them.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, and they should be in the area of the LZ now, so we just need to concentrate on circling the LZ. I'll stay at about 5,000. Al, I see you up at 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have no joy on the helicopters.
Nor do I, but they should be right in front of me somewhere. Of course, they're green and brown. So.
Okay, Tally, north of me, low on the west side of the river.
West side.
Helicopters?
Yes. I still only see one though. No, I see 2, 3. I see 3 in front of me.
All right, that's good then. That's all of them. I will look for you then, because I'll probably spot you before I spot them.
Okay, I'm gonna go climb up and circle them.
I obviously overflew them without ever seeing them.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a beam. I'm gonna go ahead and do left circles around them.
Copy. I'm just short of the fork in the river. How far south are you, Frank, on the LZ?
Oh, I'm still south of the fork. They're just now approaching, I think.
Copy.
I'm making
Yep,
left
I see.
traffic.
I got somebody. I'm making a left-hand turn. I'm still above 7,000.
Yep, I think I saw you when I did my last pass, Frank, making traffic over them. So.
Yep, keeping on my left wing here. Yep, they should be heading towards the fork here shortly.
You might want to think about doing the S-turn thing, Frank, so it keeps some energy up instead of trying to fly a wing on them. Just kind of fly slightly behind them and just S-curve back and forth, up and down the behind them. That way you're not trying to jam the throttle.
They're in that town just south of the fork.
Copy. Looking.
Have joy looking.
I'm overflying the LZ on the north side right now. 6,000.
Okay, I'm looking down at the LZ. I'm not seeing much of anything.
Yeah, much harder to see anything than I anticipated.
Well, camouflage.
Yeah, it's working. Alright, I see you, Frank, making your next circuit. I'm crossing the opposite of you. I'm going to stay on the north side if you want to stay on the south side of the river. That way we don't have any kind of conflict.
All right, I'm just basically circling above the LZ right now.
Yep, I see you. Yeah, I guess to make this a little more useful, I need to put in like radio call-outs for when they pass points.
Yeah. Frank, I've got no joy on them, so you want to call when they hit the LZ. I think if you still got eyes on them, that would probably be of assistance.
They're on the, they're just about reaching the eastern bridge now.
Eastern or western?
Eastern. They just took the split. They just turned left on the split.
Okay, so they're must.
All right, I'm gonna ease down and come down the valley, but I'm gonna stay at about 4,000 because they're gonna be all in the lower space. I see you high and to my front now.
Okay.
I got
Yep.
one helicopter moving back south towards the valley. Is that a rogue helicopter?
No, they're good. They tended to land one at a time. I see one hovering now. Second one's hovering. So when they both clear, third one will probably land. I don't know how much room they think they've got.
Ah, that's cool. I'm not seeing any of that. So.
Yeah, look between the two bridges. You'll see a little orange puff of smoke.
Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're down there. That's where they're landing. Copy. Okay. That's pretty funny.
Following you around the circle, Al, on the other side of the ridge that you passed, just north of the LZ.
Okay.
Did they all go RTB by themselves, one by one, or did they stay together?
I think they will land their troops and move off one by one.
Okay. Because the guy that's south of the fork, he may have already landed and dropped his guys off. That's why he's heading back.
Yes, that could be.
Should we cover down on the exfil, or should we stay with the infantry?
I think we should stay with the infantry for now. If one person wants to follow them, I see one still on the ground. Actually, I'll make a low-level pass, and then I'll try to follow them at least for the first couple of miles back.
Well, yeah, at least past where they got hit that first time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stay at up here at altitude. Keep circling. Okay, I'm assuming they're all on the ground now because I don't see any more helicopters on the ground. Are they splitting and one's going north, one's going south? Are they all heading in the direction of one bridge?
One group should go to one bridge. The last helicopter is lifting now. So each should go to the bridge and one squad should stay in the center.
Okay.
All right, LG's clear.
Man, I did not see those helicopters at all.
Yeah, they are extremely hard to see if they're not just hovering or landed on the ground. They're almost the perfect color of the trees.
Yeah. In that case, we should definitely need to have some call-outs that say that they're at point A, they're landing at objective, and then there should be call-outs for the infantry that says, okay, we're where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, objective 1 secured, objective 2 secured.
Right.
I'm circling the split. I'm covering the east bridge.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put some more rockets in where I thought those guys were. I don't think that's actually it. Never mind.
Okay, I tally on you, Frank. I see you. I'm across the valley. I'm going to be north of you, about co-altitude.
Actually, I suppose I should go and look for the convoy and see if I can find them. Yeah, Al, you want to take over at the LZ, and maybe the best way to do this is like with a zone, so you and Frank aren't conflicting with each.
Okay, I'm kind of just doing a slow circle at 7,000 over the kind of the entire objective area. I've got Frank turning inside of me now, so I'm kind of doing the northern objective and Frank going the southern one.
All right, taking fire. You guys want to head this way? I think I found a concentration of troops here.
Frank, why don't you peel and go on down? pull up here so that there's.
So, what's your position, Misha?
All right, if you come south down the valley, you'll see two puffs of white smoke. It's the second white smoke.
South from the split?
South from the split, about halfway back to the far.
Okay,
I'm crossing behind you now,
Yep.
Frank. No fact.
visual.
And there's going to be another little clump of woods like the one we attacked last time. May actually be the same one. And my smoke is starting to fade out, so I'll put another round into it.
Give me a second to get there so I can see it.
You still
Okay,
got
I see one smoke.
Yep, that cluster of woods. If you've got a bomb left, you could go ahead and put one in there. That'd be handy.
Put it on the smoke.
Yep.
Alright, I'm in from the north. Bombs on that smoke. And it's dissipating, but I remember where the smoke is. Like it's on the southern edge of that clump of trees.
Yep. I'll stay out of the area till you're clear.
Great. Alright, I'm in.
Oh, look at that. Little guys running down the road. Okay, it looks like the first bridge to the
Weapon away. Off to the south.
south is secure.
Cool, you actually saw him?
Yeah, doing a low pass. They're a nice column, appropriately spread apart. Don't see anybody heading towards the north bridge yet.
All right, I'm making a pass on the woods. Frank.
Alright. See smoke?
Yep, I'm bingo rocket. So, yeah, apparently it was firing one from the left and one from the right. My left wing is high explosive and the right wing is smoked. So, I am now out. Well, I still have bombs. Frank, you want to continue down the valley and see if you can find the convoy?
South or north?
South.
South along the valley. Okay.
Yep.
I am turning at the white smoke, heading south.
Copy, I see you.
And, okay. And the convoy's bad guy convoy, right?
No, these are the good guys that we're supposed to be helping to get to the bridge area.
Okay. So we haven't seen who we're supposed to protect?
Yeah, you're looking for the convoy that we're protecting.
Okay.
Okay, I'm calling objective south secure. I have no joy on anybody heading towards the north one yet. Well, it's not that far away, so they may already be on it. I'll wing over here and go down real low and take a look. I just don't see anybody on the northern bridge. Nobody on the northern bridge yet.
They may have pushed past the bridge.
Okay.
So check the
All right.
check the woods in south of the south bridge and north of the north bridge. Maybe that's the key.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. They're doing something other than standing on the bridge.
Yes.
The south bridge element is not visible to me anymore. How far north from the north bridge do you think they've gone? 'Cause
Should be less than 100 meters. They would have just found whatever cover they could.
yeah, I'm not gonna see them in there. I don't think, because if they did, they're probably mostly in up next to buildings and whatnot. All right.
I got one vehicle moving very slow. I can't tell if it's civilian or not, or whether that's a straggler.
Copy. I'll come to you then.
Yeah, he's going real slow.
How you guys doing on fuel?
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Mine hadn't moved, so I don't know if it's
Mine says 425.
I'm at 455. So you're still in the tank, Frank. Okay, so I haven't. I've pulled up on ammo, so. And it looks like the cloud layer's going up a little bit, maybe.
That'll be helpful.
Oh, look, I finally got this thing trimmed. I can take my hands off the controls. All's quiet at the objective area.
Well, that's good.
In a boring sort of way.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. So I need to work on
mission-wise, I suppose that's. No, I don't think. I don't
You
think
want a
it's enough.
successful mission, or you want an exciting mission? You want both?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, and so I guess probably one of the ways to do that, Misha, is like with the call-outs. I don't know if you want to do like, can you do like radio call-outs? So there's actually a voice that comes over and says, so and so is at objective 1, so and so is at objective 2.
Well, that would have to be you and me recording our voices,
Okay.
which is possible, of course. I guess I need to learn how to do that. Uh-oh, I see somebody behind me. I hope that's you, Frank.
yeah. I'm gonna head back north. Okay, cheating from the map. The convoy is north of us.
Oh, okay. Well, I just came down the road, never saw him. So
That singular vehicle is Cobra. I don't know what that guy is or what.
he is. So a Cobra. If it's the vehicle, I think it is. It's a light armored car.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Well, it looks more like a World War II kind of thing that the Georgians make with a machine gun. So he should be leading a bunch of trucks.
Well, he's by himself.
That's not good. How far up the valley is he?
He is, you're getting ready to pass him. He's just northwest of you. On the road.
Copy. Oh, he's not supposed to show up on the map. Well, I guess he would show up on the map if we'd flown over him and would conceivably have seen him.
Well, the BTRs I can see. Is that the convoy we're protecting? It's
No, that's just a scout element that's kind of acting as a tripwire.
okay. There's 3 BTRs moving north along the road.
All right, I am coming low back down the valley, Frank. Oh, I see the vehicle. Yeah, what the hell was the rest of the convoy?
Stopped at the Imbus.
Yeah, they ran out of gas or something.
All right. I'm going to assume that both objectives Alpha and Bravo, whatever you call them, are secure because I'm going to assume the infantry would have got there on both ends of the mission set, and I haven't seen anybody take any fire yet, so.
Well, that's good. I think I actually see the helicopters to the south. I don't know why they're still in this general area. Oh, they're probably flying all the way back to the airfield instead of the FARP. Well, that's very interesting. There's no vehicles parked at the FARP, so I don't know why or where those trucks went.
So the convoy is consisting of trucks.
The convoy should be about 10 trucks following behind that Cobra.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the hips landed back at the FARP and the others went home to the airfield.
Well, you got medevac at the, standing by at the FARP.
There you go.
That would be my logic.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So sorry this mission is kind of a bust, but I think we're probably complete.
Oh, you see? Okay.
I mean, I'd love to wait for the trucks to get to the bridge, but there's no trucks down here at all, so there's no sense in waiting.
Well, I mean, we're trying to, help you. I mean, trying to make it a decent mission and one you can put online as well. So I got no problem with the fact that it didn't necessarily go plan, as it were.
So I need to check and make sure that. So I need radio call outs.
I'm gonna shoot a couple rockets into a ridge line here just to do. Did you load everybody the same?
Yeah.
Okay. And I should have what? Yep. There's a Willie Pete.
Yeah, you should get a nice crack with the high explosives in.
So I just shot a Willie Pete to the side of him. Okay, that's pretty cool. Does it automatically sequences to the?
Yeah. So if you have singles selected, it'll fire one from the left and one from the right.
Yep.
The left one is high explosive, the right one is Willie Pete.
Okay.
So it'd be nice if you could pick between the two, but
I don't know, Frank. Is that something you could do on the?
You can step.
SMS?
You can step on the MFD, can't you? And then choose which ones you're going to shoot.
You could keep cycling it. Yeah, where the hell did the trucks go? I see the armored car. That's crazy. Okay. All right, so I need to make sure the armored car is moving about twice as fast as it is now. because it is not going fast enough.
Yep, it's not. It's just
Either
inching
that,
along.
either that or start them.
Well, the BTRs are almost there, so the BTRs would have made it. It's almost 10 o'clock. So it would have taken about an hour, which is a good mission, but there needs to be other stuff going on. All right, whatever.
All right, and now for bombs. Then I'll safe everything and head home. Thing's pretty miserly on fuel if you've got the throttle back.
Oh, I think I see what happened, Al.
But
So looking at the map, I see one group at one bridge. Like the command platoon or the command squad is in the center, and there's nobody at the other bridge, which means one of the helicopters aborted and went back for whatever reason and never landed and unloaded. So we have one end of the bridge unsecured, but I think we're okay because we got a group in the middle that's not tied down to anything. Or at least that's my guess. But in the practice run-throughs, the helicopters all took off and they took their turns landing. And
Yeah.
okay, well, so we got a little tweaking to do. I mean, no problem with that for me. All right, so let's safe everything. Well, let's trim everything so my airplane does not plow into the side of a mountain.
oops, I see Al coming my way.
Yeah, I don't see a step option though for the rockets.
So you might have to manually well, you can't pick which side you want, can you?
Well, there's only two options. It's left or right, but how do you switch from left to right if you're firing singles? What button?
I guess they don't have that in yet, do they?
Probably not. I mean, to be honest with you, this guy's been a little, I don't want to say it poorly of him, he's been a little bit slow of late with working on it. So either he's fatigued by working on it or he doesn't have the time. All right, so nav. Okay, I've selected nav. How do I get to my next waypoint, or how do I get to home plate?
You can use the up-down arrow at the bottom right or bottom left of the keypad to bring it back down to 0.
Okay, there we go.
Like mine went to 3.
Yeah.
0. 0 is home plate.
All right.
And I see a diamond off in the distance, so I'm heading there as well.
All right. I am turning to the left because that says where the diamond is with an X through it. Oh, and I almost flew through it. Here we go. All right, 37 for me. Frank, I take it you're already RTB?
Yeah, I'm heading back as well. Heading, what is that, south?
Yeah, I'm 147, 36. Yeah, I've got to practice some of the bombs. I released and they were still short of the target. I don't know why.
No, I didn't hit anything I was shooting at the first time with the rockets. I was thinking it was going towards the Pipper, and instead they went straight down the velocity vector. which is not how I imagined that was supposed to work.
Yeah, my pipper dropped off and it was, the rockets were pretty much going where the bug was. So I was like, okay, well.
Yeah.
So you might want to like load out 1 or 2 aircraft with the Willie Pete / HE configuration, and then have like other, and then somehow indicate which ones are the FAC aircraft. So those are kind of like the FAC aircraft.
Yep. Okay. I can put a flight just labeled FAC, and then give the other ones the bigger rocket pods.
Yeah, and then you give the ones the bigger rocket pods full of HE.
Yeah, because these are the smaller ones. I think
Right.
there's 7 or so.
Yeah, 7 each.
I like these because they don't make your aircraft into a brick.
That's true.
So since DCS is having a sale, I'm currently looking at campaigns just to amuse myself. But I don't really see anything that grabs me.
So I was, if they ever translate that to Steam, I was debating getting the Vigan, but as much fun as I have with cockpits, I'm not sure that would be a good idea. Although it would be fun to do a 3-ship screaming across the planet at 10 feet.
Well, the cockpit controls are fairly simple, but some of the weapons employment is a little bit cryptic.
I mean, it's like I enjoy watching Cap's videos, and the Vigan guys are just like, okay, so now you have to go to R5 and put in this number, and it's like, oh.
Yes, there are some cryptic things.
And you have to take off in sequence, and you have to maintain, so you're like, holy cow, I'm trying to fly nap of the earth at 500 miles an hour and stay on an exact time. It's a great challenge, but yowzers.
Well, the challenges of that is actually fairly simple, because the velocity vector in this is the little circle with the wings and the tail.
Right.
So if you're behind the time limit or the time set, the tail of the aircraft starts coming up off of the circle. And if you're ahead, I think it goes down into the circle. So you can tell without even looking up whether you're ahead of schedule or behind.
That's pretty cool.
So there are some neat things to it, but very tough to master that aircraft. Although, believe me, those glide bombs, if that was the only thing you learned, those are amazing.
So maybe just let me know if you want to do some voice stuff. We can do it over SR client or something like that, so at least it sounds kind of like radio call-outs.
Sounds radio-y, yeah, you could do that. I would have to learn how to record stuff, but I guess I need to do that at some point.
Well, I mean, if you want to make missions that we want to put up on DCS forum for people to use, that.
Well, what my alleged job in retirement is going to be to make a few campaigns and see if I can get enough interest to have people actually buy them. So I need to get, smarter and learn all those little things.
I'm more than happy to help.
Sure.
All right, I'm 14 out at this point. Still coming in on a heading of 147. And I haven't even broken 400 on fuel yet. And I think, you know, I mean, you made the mission so that if people want, for whatever reason, want to go out there and fly around in a Gazelle, they can. You know, or a Hind, or fly one of the hips, they can. So.
Well, I didn't actually put the hips in because that makes it incredibly more complicated as far as
Okay.
do the troops get on the AI aircraft, or do they wait and see if a player spawns?
No, I mean, for this particular piece of this, you know, maybe you make it a sequenced scenario kind of thing. So, okay, first piece is, you know, you fly one of the fixed wing, and you probably ought to put, I don't know, Su-25s maybe in there that people can fly if they don't have the Tucano.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And then, I mean, that way at least they can, you know, they can fly an aircraft that comes with them. I'm slow and descending. All right, I'm 7.5 out, and I'm coming in from the north direction. Yeah, northwest. Frank, what direction we landing?
See which way we took off.
We took off west to east, I think.
West to east, yeah. We did a climbing left turn.
Okay, well, in that case, then I'm going to try and call this an extended base.
And I'm 10 out.
All right, flaps coming down. Coming down. All right. Course correction here to get on final. Take it you're already on the ground, Frank?
No, I'm 9 miles from the field.
How did I thought I was the furthest out? I ended up getting here first. Interesting. Not that I'm complaining. I had rationalized that you were front, I was middle, and Misha was rear.
Well, that's what I thought. There's somebody in front of me, but I'm at 6 miles now.
I'm at 2.5 and on final.
Frank's behind me. So I'm watching you, Al.
Yep.
I'm more or less lined up with the runway, but I'm going to overfly, do a left brake.
Okay. Well, that will let us sequence, I think. Because I should be able to get down and be clear at the far end before Misha is lined up.
Yep, I'm just under 4 out.
Okay. I'm short final. I'm doing an awfully steep approach here. All right, 2's down. And I'll be rolling out on the left side, Misha, so.
Yep, I'm just passing overhead now, about to brake. And braking.
Interesting, me too. All right, 2 is clear of the runway.
base.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, I guess just meet on the taxiway then, or just go park.
Yeah, I found a nice parking space.
All right. I'm gonna head all the way down to the. What is that going to be? The south end of the airfield. There. There's a. Looks like a gray building. I won't call it a hangar. So I'm going off at Foxtrot here.
Copy.
Or Bravo, excuse me. I'm off at Bravo onto Foxtrot. Just taxi on down there. The assumption there's a space down there. Tarmac.
Left downwind looking for Misha.
I'm just crossing the threshold.
Turning base.
Yeah, I see Misha rolling out.
Yeah.
Turning
Yeah,
final.
Misha, I'm heading for that gray hangar off to your left at the end of the runway.
Copy.
I see you're. Yep.
I don't see you though. Where are you at?
I am right now. I'm at your 4 o'clock.
What?
Correction. The other 4
4?
o'clock.
You
8
snuck
o'clock.
around behind me? Okay. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Oh, you got off on the other, taxiway. I just let it float down the runway since
Yeah,
you...
yeah. I got up because I wasn't comfortable that I fully understood where you were at. I didn't want to end up having you have to do a go around or something, so I just did some braking and got off as quick as possible.
Reach down.